Welcome to CFC Fan TV. We are here to preview our FA Cup clash against Norwich. I really hope we win. I love this competition, and a day out at Wembley in May is a thing of dreams for me. Really hope we can do it. How are you feeling about this one, Soph?
I'm confident, yes. Norwich away is not my favourite away day. I mean, I remember when me and you went, we went to a hotel actually. We didn't stay in the same room, by the way. We stayed in separate rooms.
We did?
Rory, no, we did not. We stayed in separate rooms. We had some lovely conversations. Stayed in a nice place. What was it, like a hostel, a pub?
God knows. Couple of years ago, it was the day that Kennedy scored. We won 1-0, didn't we? Kennedy scored after about 2 minutes.
It was an all right game, but it's always freezing cold up there, and it's just a bit of it looks like it's just there on the map, but it's not. It's a couple hours away.
Yes.
More than a couple hours away.
I couldn't actually remember one before that when we played him in the cup. So you know when it was? You know the famous goal, the Gianfranco Zola back heel in front of the Matthew Harding? The first leg of that game was played away. The first, we drew 0-0 at Carrow Road. And I remember being at that game and, yeah, it was freezing. It really was cold. That's my sort of overriding memory of the day. But then obviously we brought them back to Stamford Bridge. I think we won 4-0 and Gianfranco Zola scored one of the best goals that the FA Cup has ever seen. So, yeah, it's an interesting one. It's a great ground, Norwich. I think we've got a pretty good record there. I can remember Joe Cole scoring a brilliant goal there one game. And also Willian, actually. I can remember being at a game where Willian curled one. It might have been Willian's debut. I have no idea where I plucked that from, but I think Willian curled one in with his left foot. Again, I was there. I think we won 3-0 in the sun. So, yeah, it's not a ground that's been particularly unfavourable to us. It's a convenient away day if you get the train. And, yeah, I think we'll have a lot of fans there. We've sold out. I think we're taking over 5,000. And it's the FA Cup. Like, people like to suggest that the magic of the FA Cup doesn't exist. I couldn't disagree more. I love it. I think it's a wonderful competition, and I think if you finish the season in the top 4 with an FA Cup, it's great. So, I'm hoping for a lot more this season, but let's do our best to win this game. And the games are coming thick and fast now. We've got Barcelona on the horizon. We've got 2 semi-finals against our biggest London rival. We've got so much going on that we need to rotate our squad. And I think in this team that we have selected, Soph, I think we've got it spot on. Yeah. So if we put the image up now?
Put the image up now.
Right, you can talk them through it.
Okay, so Caballero's in goal. It's right to give Courtois a rest. I think we've got so many games coming up, and again, it's an FA Cup game, so he has to be in goal. I don't think we go with anybody else. Dave, Azpilicueta, Luiz and Rudiger. Luiz is back, isn't he?
Well, I think that it's a game that we should play him in, because you'll notice, if you've seen the team already, that there are some slightly less experienced players that we've brought in for this clash. So having a player like David Luiz back there, who has played in the biggest of fixtures and won the biggest of trophies, just makes everybody a little bit more sure.
Yeah, definitely. And then obviously Rudiger's in.
Rudiger's in.
Then we've got Zappacosta and Kennedy on the wings. Kennedy, I think he's a fantastic footballer.
He scored that goal the day we were there.
Yeah, I love Kennedy. So I wish he got more game time, actually, but he just obviously doesn't make the first team, does he? But yeah, either way, he has to be in. And Zappacosta, I also like Zappacosta. Don't know where he's getting so much criticism. I didn't put him in my Arsenal preview, actually, but
did very well for the Marcus Alonso goal, I thought.
Yeah, I think he's a good player, and I think a lot of the criticism gets sort of thrown on him because he's like the newbie, doesn't play as much, but it's. Yeah. To me, it's unfair. And then we've gone with, so me and Rory did disagree a little bit here. Fabregas and Danny Drinkwater in the middle. Drinkwater, yes, I think it's good for him to play. We've got a lot of games coming up, really important ones. Barcelona, Arsenal twice, and I think he needs game time. I think we need backup options. So I think the only reason he didn't get put in the Arsenal team was because he hadn't really had a lot of game time. So, but he's more than capable of doing the job, so he has to be in. Then you've gone Fabregas. I don't like Fabregas in the central midfield, but that's Rory. Why have you put him in there?
I think that Fabregas's creativity on a day like this could be essential. I also think that he's a vastly experienced player, and I think that some of his deficiencies in central midfield, I think Fabregas is a masterful football player, but people like to highlight some of his deficiencies, perhaps his tackling, perhaps his pace. I don't think that Norwich can exploit that. I'm convinced that he's up to it, and then we've gone for Willian and Pedro playing wide, supporting Batsman.
Yeah, I love Willian and Pedro together, and I think. Actually, I told you a good stat, didn't I, earlier? I don't think Norwich I think they've only kept 2 clean sheets in the last 9 games. So I don't see how, with Willian and Pedro in together, how they'll be able to keep a clean sheet. I don't see it.
No, I don't see it either. And we've gone for Batshuayi up front, despite a suggestion that Alvaro Morata could do with the game like this. He's been very profligate in front of goal against Arsenal, a game like this could allow him to rediscover his goal-scoring form.
Oh, Cameron's laughing because. Anyway, yes, no, I do. I am. Yeah. Sorry, I keep laughing, Craig. I'm better than that.
Okay, just carry on.
No, it's important that Batshuayi plays this game more so than Morata, I do believe, because we've got a lot of important games coming up. We've got Arsenal, we've got Arsenal twice, we've got Barcelona, and if God forbid anything goes wrong with Morata or Hazard, we need to be able to have somebody to come on and potentially score a goal. And Batshuayi can't really do anything if he hasn't played in God knows how many games.
True. So yeah.
Rory, this is the worst video ever.
Spirit.
This is the worst video ever. I've never known such a poor video.
Okay, just wrap up. That's it. All you've got to do is say thank you for watching this video.
So, thank you for watching this video. Comment below who is your team to face Norwich, and we will see you all super soon. And if you like this video, why don't you click the subscribe button? Go on, you Blues.